short. What are you missing? Did you forget something? Something important? Are you too caught up in the hustle and bustle of life? Too occupied with dead-end mundane relationships? Too busy with the numbing routine of work and business? Too stressed out to notice that your life has no beauty, no poetry, no love? Or are you caught in the trap of poverty, feeling bitter with the struggle to make ends meet? Exhausted and strung out by a life of misery? Or just lonely, depressed, and sad? That's not the way life is supposed to be, is it? Do you think your life would be better if you had more money? A better job, a better house, your own car? An overfed body and an undernourished soul? Do you enjoy being a member of the herd? Are you happy with the choices you have made? Our materialistic society has produced many great works, but now big corporations have become more important than people. Is being a cog in the gears of progress really satisfying? All the great civilizations of the past lie in ruins. Do we really think ours is any different? Is there something in our human nature that materialistic civilization fails to nourish? Do you ever feel that you are trapped? Trapped in a jail without walls, a prison camp without fences? Our cars and roads are built for speed, but how much time do we spend in them, stuck in traffic? Faster, ever faster, do more with less, and feed the insatiable appetite of greed and profit. Work harder, faster, sacrifice yourself on the altar of material progress. Trapped in a speeding metal cell on a ride to nowhere. More bars than a prison house. The polished windows reflect your alienation, your pain. Always in a crowd, but always alone. Herded like cattle through underground tunnels. Trapped in the matrix, waiting for a future that never arrives. There has to be a way out. A way back to our original nature. A path that leads back to the light.
Have the stupid viewers left yet? Yeah, as usual, they tuned out in the middle. Looks like you're the only one left. Sit down. We have a lot to talk about. There isn't much time. Time always works against us. You're trapped in the matrix, an artificial world of lies, false arbitrary names, and deceptive symbols. A world apparently unbounded, but painfully finite. A prison without walls. Ruled by a faceless hierarchy. Chained to a ruthless treadmill of economic slavery. A prison of consciousness, formed by forced education and enforced by illusory media dreams of materialistic perfection. You can believe the lies and remain asleep, or you can wake up and see the reality. You can escape the matrix. We know the way to freedom, but there isn't much time. The singularity is coming soon. The singularity is a wave in time, a tsunami of change. Have you noticed that change is increasing? The rate of change is increasing exponentially. Soon it will become impossible to handle. People will lose their minds. Actually, it's happening already. Remember the story of the Tower of Babel? They were trying to enjoy heaven without God. Just like our materialistic society today, it was a previous version of the Matrix. The Tower of Babel was the last singularity. It destroyed their civilization. That's why there are no history books older than 5,000 years. Everything changed. In 2012, the sun lines up with the center of the galaxy exactly at the winter solstice. This only happens once every 27,000 years. It's the end of a major Mayan calendar cycle, also the end of a major Vedic calendar cycle. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. Nobody does. But we do know that for a time, the rate of change will become virtually infinite. In other words, everything will change all at once. The matrix will crash. There's only one way to deal with it. You have to escape the matrix. You're suffering because you're an eternal spiritual being, trapped in a changing material body, in a material world where everything is temporary. Change your consciousness now, while there's still time. Listen to us. We know the way out of the matrix. You can't escape just by taking a pill. I wish it was that easy. But this is not just another Hollywood media fantasy. This is the real thing. You have to work out your freedom for yourself. Your first step to that freedom is knowledge. We can give you that knowledge. You have to assimilate and apply it. Join us and learn the truth.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.